The following gaming talk show is brought to you with as many gaming interruptions as possible by your internet connection.
This is Shaco from League of Legends, and you're watching 1Life2Play, you f***ing noobs.
Whoops. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1Life2Play Maincast, episode 906. Oh, it's supposed to be 906.
906.
906. This is for February 8th, 2018.
Are you sure?
I am your host, Larry Braz. It's a pleasure to join you on your mobile device, on your PC, whatever you're watching, however you're watching. It is great to be with you tonight. You can watch, if you don't know, on Mixer, Smashcast, YouTube, and Twitch.
There we go.
Yes, that's all four of them. I am joined tonight by none other than Doc Hawkman and Nerd Girl.
Hello.
How's it going tonight?
It's going good.
I shouldn't have had those cheese fries.
Ooh. No one says I shouldn't have had cheese, and it's a good sentence.
I said it.
I shouldn't have had cheese. Huh. Only if you're Method Man and cheese means something else to you.
Ah.
I don't understand that reference.
Good.
Behind the booth, we have
Behind
Luigi.
the booth?
In the booth? In the booth.
Behind it would be in the main room.
Behind the wall in the booth.
There we go.
We have Luigi Eats Mushrooms. How's it going tonight?
You know.
Did somebody at dinner said, "I like your hat"? It's just a
Yes.
It's just an Indian's
Really?
hat.
That's why. You see it?
No, it's not. It's not the glow one. Like, so if you don't know, L.E.M has a LED light up Cavs logo hat.
Yeah.
But it's not that one. It's just a solid C.
We still forgot to turn autofocus off.
It just keeps
I thought I
coming back
did.
on. No, it just keeps coming back on.
It really
How
does-
about you just stop leaning like that and move the mic to you?
I can't help it.
Oh my god.
I think we need to pput his mic on our arm. But yeah, so we had a good dinner tonight.
Maybe.
Doc Hawkman couldn't join us, but it was awesome. And out of this dinner and some previous meetings we had last week, you'll kind of notice some small changes to the format of Maincast and how we deliver our opinions and conversation to you. But as we get into it, we want you to know too that you can be involved in all of our conversations, everything we do at 1Life2Play and right here on the Maincast by either joining the chat. You can do that in whichever channel you're watching, whether it's Mixer, YouTube, Smashcast or Twitch. Join the chat. We see all of the chat. Turn your sound down for me for a second, Lou. It's a little too loud.
Little aggressive.
Little aggressive there. But you can also participate in the show by emailing the show. You could do that at podcast@onelife2play.com. I want you to know the show is brought to you in part by Gamefly. Gamefly is just for you, listeners of 1Life2Play Maincast.
What about me?
Yeah, you're on Maincast, so it's for you too.
Okay.
Are you interested in saving some money on some games?
When has that answer ever been no?
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
Exactly.
Okay, so it applies to you.
All right, perfect.
But for you guys, listeners of 1Life2Play Maincast, Gamefly is offering a premium free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out the service of Gamefly. Now, you might ask, what is the service of Gamefly? What do you think Gamefly brings to you?
I think that they send games
Flight
to my
sims.
house via carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon? So they fly some games to you, right?
I said flight sims.
Flight sims? Maybe, if that's the game that you choose. I think Doc's more on the roll. They will send you some games, but they won't.
Do you think they're going to change their slogan, though, to like fly game, fly, fly?
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
Games can fly.
No, I like fly, game, fly, fly.
Yeah.
Game fly, fly, fly.
I mean, that's
No,
the
fly,
Eagle,
fly,
that's the
game,
Eagles
fly,
slogan.
fly.
Fly.
You know,
Fly,
when the Eagles won the
comma.
Super Bowl.
So this all circles back to the Eagles winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Well, it's fly, Eagles, fly, or fly, game, fly, fly.
Okay. I see what you're going.
Fly, game, fly.
How many games can Game Fly fly?
If a game fly could fly games,
How many games would a Game Fly fly?
nobody knows the answer to that.
I think it's somewhere over 8,000.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
We did get an actual general rounding of the numbers.
So over 8,000 games across any system you're looking for, including Blu-rays and DVDs, can be shipped right to your door. You don't even have to leave the house. You can get this free trial for 30 days where you can get one game out at a time if you head over to gameflyoffer.com/1Life2Play. Again, that's gameflyoffer.com/1Life2Play. If you're not interested in free and want to pay some money, they got a great discount for you too on 2 games out at a time. So go check that out.
And you lied.
I did?
Yeah. Because you have to leave the house to get your mail.
Oh, it depends.
It depends.
See, so I have a communal mailbox.
Yeah.
And if so what this mailbox is just like if you lived in the projects.
Or
Except
in a retirement community.
Retirement. Yeah.
That too, but I haven't gotten there. I have been to the projects. Haven't gotten to the retirement community yet. But it's a huge box that's just posted on the side of the road, and everybody's mail for maybe 8 or 9 houses.
Live there.
Through and fro. Yeah.
To and fro.
To and fro. Yes.
Through and fro.
I don't know what it is. All the mail comes to this one fucking box. And then you have to walk down and get your mail out of that box and walk back to your house.
Kids.
Would you say it's one box to mail?
One box to mail? Maybe.
Okay.
But that is not why that is why I had kids. But my kids are not responsible enough to get the mail when they get off of the bus.
That's
So what I do to avoid having to leave the house when my GameFly comes in is I let that mailbox stack the fuck up.
Do you really?
Yeah, because then what happens is the mail lady, she gets really mad and she takes it all out of the box and puts a rubber band around it and then puts it on my doorstep.
Wow.
And now she knows. That's awesome.
GameFly should just offer like a dog service where they train your dog how to get your GameFly from the mailbox.
Have a dog.
I don't have a dog.
And you get a dog from GameFly. Dogfly, GameFly, make one company.
Dogfly, GameFly. This has become the longest ad for a podcast I've ever heard.
You know how you get people that know what you're talking about?
Keep talking about
Just keep talking about it. So this GameFly thing.
GameFly.
I tried it back once. It was probably about, I don't know, 9 years ago maybe.
Oh boy.
We had a different president. Weather was warmer, colder. I can't remember.
Hold on, wait.
The environment wasn't the same. I know that. Things have changed. The Eagles had never won a Super Bowl. What else was going on?
You lived in a different house.
I probably lived in like various different houses at war apartments for that matter.
Yeah.
I don't think I was married at the time.
No, you were not.
So this is still at one particular time, but I like your statement. I lived in various different houses at this one point in time.
Oh yeah, probably. I moved 11 times in 10 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so there was a lot of things that were different in my life, you know. But I mean, it all comes really back to one thing, GameFly. And so I remember. All right, I'm done.
What was the last game you rented from GameFly?
The only game I rented from GameFly, and then I think I ended up keeping it so long. I just was like, well, this service obviously isn't for me because I keep my games instead of beating them quickly or whatever.
Right.
So
That was my problem with it.
yeah. I would get like one game and it would like be
I
like
got
4
Mario
months.
Sunshine that way.
So the only game I ever got from GameFly was Little King's Story for the Wii, and it was amazing. And I never stopped playing it.
I've never heard of that game.
Oh,
What?
it's like Pikmin, but
Yeah.
with a little king, and you control a little army of like your royal army of
Okay.
people.
It's not a bad game.
It's really good.
Especially because the Wii had so many bad games.
Yeah. So I bought it. I bought GameFly. That was the first game I was like, I can't find this game anywhere. I'll get this game
Are
because
you
GameFly.
serious? That's what you use GameFly for?
Well,
That's what
Let
I
me-
did.
let me make my
It's hard
point.
to find GameCube games.
Yeah.
Okay,
Think about it. If you can't find the game in store, but GameFly has it, what's the obvious choice?
GameFly.
So I went to GameFly to get a hard-to-find game. Ended up loving it. Had it for way too long. And was like, I probably should just buy my games.
Did they mail you the case and the manual?
Back then, I think it came with it.
It might have. Yeah, it probably did.
Oh, no. All my GameFly was just a disc. You had to say buy it.
Maybe it was a different.
They were like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, they were like, this shit ain't coming back.
Wayne the Bat rented No Man's Sky from GameFly.
Really? He's had it that recently?
Did he promptly return it?
Yeah, it's probably. It went right back into that envelope.
That's one of those games I want to go back to.
And try it?
See, because they patched it 500 times.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of changes to it.
And I have it on PS4 and PC because I was that person that was like, this is going to be the best game ever. And it was very, very sad.
So, have they made any changes? Does anybody know? Can you see other people now?
Yes.
Okay, maybe that would make me want to play it.
When I get mad at Rise and Fall, I'm gonna try that. I think.
So Rise and Fall, this jumps us right into what we've been playing over the past week or since we last saw you guys.
We have to make first.
Yeah, I have an announcement.
You do. I guess we do.
I have an announcement.
You said Wayne the Bat.
Oh yes, I did. Speaking of Wayne the Bat, he's out there in the chat room too. Want you guys to know, if they don't know, I think Wayne the Bat already knows, but our official moderators of Maincast are in the chat room right now. That's Melissa Marie Phoenix and Wayne the Bat. So we're going to alleviate some of the duties that L.E.M has in the chat room. So we do look to our moderators to greet our chatters who show up. I know Melissa Marie is in YouTube. Wayne the Bat is in Twitch. Melissa Marie, I want you to know your moderator abilities only show up in Twitch right now, but have at it in YouTube. But yeah, I want you guys to know you are moderators. If you're looking at anything in the chat, greetings anybody. We're definitely always looking at you guys' comments. Everybody else's too, so chat away. We'll keep this whole party going. But as we get into Around the Room and what we've been playing, it has been Civ 6 for you.
Yeah.
Nerd Girl, Rise and Fall.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Streamed for, what, an hour and a half today?
Okay.
Ish? Was it?
Ish. Hour and a half.
I think it was about an hour and a half. It was 100 turns.
Okay.
Which is all I wanted to do today.
You got to turn your volume down just a little bit. Like that whole soundboard coming off of you. No. Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry about this.
That actual desktop. Correct.
Off the Yamaha that laptop is going into.
Yeah.
Turn that down.
Okay.
Like not just 2 dBs, like
a
whole notch.
Like
now.
6 dBs.
Oh, what is it at right now? 6?
No, it's at 3.
It's at 3?
It's at 3.
Okay, bring it down to 2. Or did you already bring it down?
We're going down pretty HD. I'm
okay,
sorry.
keep it going down.
It's in your ear.
Yeah, it is.
I'm in your brain.
All right, Nerd Girl.
So I played about an hour and a half, 100 turns. I've already been in a war. I'm going.
You said 40-minute of war?
She's already
been in a war.
Oh, Orty.
I heard Orty. She's already been in a war. In
Genghis
fact, the game.
Khan is an ass. No.
Didn't the game start you in a war?
No, that was my other game after the update. It was like, we're just going to keep you perpetually fighting. I already have governors in all my cities, and they give me loyalty bonus because now you have to care about if your people like you enough to stay in your nation.
So these are where the people can revolt.
They can revolt and leave your civ, which happened to Germany, and now Germany is out of the game already at turn 100, which is I've never seen a actual civ get killed off that quick.
I've never seen Nazis turn away so fast.
Well, actually, Genghis Khan. It was Genghis Khan's fault.
Not all Nazis. Okay. Okay.
It's a personal attack here.
You look so hurt.
Okay.
I didn't call you a Nazi.
Yeah. But you did.
Oh wow.
Slid right under the radar.
It's also like
It's all right.
2700 BC in my game, so I feel like him and his people are not actually there yet.
Now it's getting that way.
Yeah.
You guys.
You people.
Your people. Your people.
But yeah, I'm right next to Genghis Khan, which is also a new. I'm playing as Korea, which is new. Next to Genghis Khan, who is also new, which I was really upset about because he's a dick. Because,
so wait, Genghis Khan is new? I thought I saw him before this expansion.
He was in 5, but he wasn't in 6 yet. They brought him back now. So he's
awesome.
Huh?
That is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You don't like?
If I was playing as him, it'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
no, he's next to me.
What does he play as? What do you mean?
Mongolia.
Oh yeah.
So
But-
he's going for domination.
Domination. So he's a domination win?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Mongolia and Genghis Khan.
Nobody likes Mongolians.
Well, I was doing some work in the lounge, and I heard Nerd Girl shout out Mongolian, and I come running back because I love Mongolian barbecue, so I thought it was really cool.
Well, I was yelling because he's so mean in the game. His icon is actually just fire. Like everything else has like some weird symbol or like something. Like the Aztecs have like one of their cutout things. And it's just flames. Like that's all. I was like, okay, great. Of course, I'm right next to him. He's already taken. Germany lost to him already. I was at war with him, but he never actually attacked me. He attacked Germany instead, and then it told me I won. So I don't know.
Oh, you're Genghis Khan's ally?
No, it's because the mission. Because now they have like these missions, these emergencies.
So this is something also
This is
new
Yeah.
to the expansion?
They have these emergencies that if someone is getting too big too quick, either like in domination or toward any of the victories. So if they all of a sudden they like jump real high in science or something like that, it will send out an emergency and it says, hey, do you want to take part in this? You'll get all of this bonus. You have to do this. And I was like, yeah, sure. It's my first time. Let me play it. So I'm the only one that says yes out of all the civs that are in the game. And I was like, okay, that's kind of fucked up because I have no military, but okay. And it was like, go take over the city that Germany just lost to Genghis Khan. And I was like, oh, okay. So I start doing that. Like I kind of move what I have toward it. And then the whole time, like, this is a terrible idea. I'm about to be wiped out because, Genghis Khan. And something happened. He lost loyalty to this because they were originally Germans. The game balances it that they're mad that they got taken over. So they actually rebelled against him and were no longer part of the country. So since they broke themselves away,
They annexed themselves.
They annexed themselves.
Wow.
It gave me the victory because I was supposed to make that happen, but it did it itself. Then it was like, good job. And I'm like,
so, okay, I guess everything you're describing
I did
is in like this single player playthrough campaign.
This'll work in multiplayer.
Yeah, so what does multiplayer look like in Civ? I'm unaware of this.
It's just not AI.
So every Civ is an actual human?
It would make every civ a human.
So how many players can play in one, say, game of
I think
Civ?
18 is the
Wow.
highest. Yeah.
Why isn't this like or is it just something I'm missing? Why is, because I was asking you earlier today, like, I should play Civ. Now that I saw like some things that you were showing, Canada is now a country represented, or Cree. Genghis Khan, what I remember from the last time I saw and probably had some hands on Civ being in the game, now he's in this expansion. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should step into some Civ and play that. But I was just curious, like, why isn't this like more popular
to play online?
Like,
Because it's such
when
a
people talk about multiplayer games and playing online and having a, spending hours at a time online playing with real people, why isn't this like out there in the forefront?
Because it is hours, and you have to get everyone back if you want to stop for the night.
Oh,
everyone
shit.
gets off, and then you all have to come back at the same time to play that game. So it's rough. Yeah, it's rough.
Okay.
I have friends that I've done it, and I have friends that do it. But games can take months because like a week and a half will go by that Brazil can't get on. Like, so it's like Risk.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that guy is able to come over your house to continue the game, that board's just gonna sit there,
Right.
So it's the same issue. So very rarely do I even consider playing online.
Doc, you play Civ?
No.
Don't play it?
Nope.
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 You want to play it with me?
Nope.
Man, how am I gonna get 17 more people to get online?
Well,
with
you
me?
can do it that it's 2 people and AI, or you can just do it that it's 2 people. Like you can adjust.
Can I have
literally
multiple
everything.
countries if it's just 2 people,
No,
like you and
can
I?
only control 1 civ. You would not want to control more than 1 civ.
Oh shit!
It's
Yes, I
too
would.
much.
Yes, I would.
Well, it would literally become too much. Like if say I can never really manage more than 6 cities. And now that they added all this extra crap in where I have to worry about loyalty and governors and these guys might leave and all these weird emergencies, and if you border this country, your loyalty can change. Like they've added so many new dynamics. If I try to run a 6-city civ like I usually do, I don't know what I will do. Like I'm at 3 right now and I'm like,
Well, Wayne the Bat says he plays Civ and it's the bee's knees.
it is the bee's knees.
If bees had knees.
If bees had knees. Well, they do have a point of articulation on their leg.
Oh shit,
I
that
don't know
got
if
real
that's-
sciencey.
I don't know if it'd be called their knee.
Okay. So you mentioned new stuff, loyalty points,
The loyalty
governors.
things, the governors, the emergencies. It tried that stupid advisor. It walks you through very nicely, but if you're kind of a veteran like me, you have the tendency that when something pops up, you ignore it.
Mm-hmm. So
Which
you don't
I
know
found,
which.
like I keep doing because like I'm so used to the stupid advisor coming up that I just say okay, and then I'm like, oh shit, it probably told me something I didn't know yet.
So this is what I was hearing and reading about, and then watching you play too with this expansion. Even if you have played before, the advisory shows up for the new features of the expansion, as well as if you started the game from scratch.
Yeah.
And there's no
it's like-
division of that or anything.
No.
So it's
It's
probably
either
one of the things
advisor
you're
on
hating.
or off.
Wow.
Which is really obnoxious. So like sometimes it'll be like, you've just found out what books are, and you're like, shut up. And then other times it'll be like, an emergency can happen when your dark age ends, and I'm like, click through, shit. Oh, and I did hit a dark age.
So what is this? Okay, I want you to wrap it up here, but I want to know more about what is the Dark Age. So I guess the game brings the
Dark
expansion
Ages and
brings
Golden
Dark
Ages.
Age and Golden Age.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now if you do certain amount of things, like find a new city state or take over a village or kill blah barbarians, like anything you accomplish gives you points. If you hit X amount of points before your next era starts, because there's like classical, Renaissance, blah blah blah, you'll be safe from a dark age. If you do X amount more points, you'll get a golden age, and you get bonuses of so I'm going toward a science. I'm assuming I haven't hit the golden age yet, but I'm assuming it's going to give me bonuses of science related
Resource,
things. Right?
some shit. Okay.
So
what's the Dark Age do? Does it give you a deduction or like a reduced rate?
My citizens are only half as loyal, so it's more likely for you to lose cities. And
so it attacks your loyalty.
It attacks loyalty, and my production went down for something. That was another thing I clicked through and went shit. Yeah.
Sounds dark.
Yeah, and there's you can add like evil things in now. Like you'll get 25% extra science because you're better at stealing technology bonuses from people.
Ooh.
But you'll lose 25% culture. So like now they've added this like good versus evil kind of thing into it, and I'm ignoring that right now, baby steps and shit. But it's interesting because now when I go back and play, I'm about to start a golden age because I fixed that.
Oh, you did get up there. You're about to get.
Yeah.
into
Now
one?
when it said 10 to 20 turns, I should change ages. So I'm interested to see how the golden age plays differently. But of course I would get dark age first.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, it seems like everybody's going to run this at first just because they're not prepared to hit this list of achievements or objectives.
Yeah.
It's almost like Civ introduced bounties.
Yes.
Okay. I see what it's doing. Have you played anything else this week?
Egg Inc.
Egg Inc. Still making eggs?
Yeah, I can't stop with the stupid chickens.
They're not spoiled yet?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
More Picross S on the Switch. I'm trying to remember. I did pick up Disgaea for like 20 minutes, and then I actually fell asleep.
Yeah.
Not because of Disgaea.
I need to see more of that. I know I got your account here. I might just... Is it download?
No,
digital?
Disgaea is on Switch.
Oh shit!
What are you
I thought
thinking
this
of?
guy was PlayStation game.
It is also PlayStation, but I purchased it on Switch.
All right. Maybe I'll check it out sometime.
I'm sorry.
Wayne the Bat in the chat says that he's gonna join GameFly to play Shadow, and I'm assuming that's Shadow of the Colossus. So I want you to know you can do that. You can join GameFly by going to GameFlyOffer.com/1Life2Play. Get a free trial. Try out some Shadow of the Colossus. Doc, you've been playing some Shadow of the Colossus.
I have.
How is that guy? How are those Colossi?
Ooh, get it right.
He got it right.
He did. He did.
I was gonna say, you thought I was gonna say, how are those shadows?
How are those Colossus?
He was in the shadow.
And they are Colossi.
He was in the shadow of a
Yes,
Colossus.
he was.
A lot of times.
Yeah. It's the most perfect remake of any game I think I've ever seen.
Okay.
I hate saying that because everyone thinks remakes are stupid, but I like them. I'm on the 5th one. There's 16.
You're already at the 5th one?
Yeah. It's hard. I'm playing the game.
He said the most intelligent thing when he played yesterday. He goes, "This hard mode is harder."
It is. It's much harder.
Is it harder than wait? Is the hard mode new?
Easy, normal, hard.
So, but did you play on hard on the original release?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm playing on hard this time because I remember most of them.
So hard is new to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the enemies just take more hits. It's not like you ever really die from damage. It's more like your stamina bar isn't long enough.
That's what I was gonna say. Does your stamina? Is it the quantity lower now? Like, does it disintegrate faster?
No, I don't know if it. To be honest, I have no idea if it like lowers faster than it does in normal mode. But like there are ways to increase it. Like the original game never told you that you could find fruit in these like glowing lizards.
Mhm.
That if you ate them, you would increase your stamina. So like most people go through half the game not even realizing they can increase their stamina bar because you didn't know to pick up these things.
But they were always glowing.
Yeah, well, the lizards are the only other creature in the game.
Why would people not hit shit that glows?
Because
it's just
there's no enemies in the game. The game doesn't train you to attack anything except the giant colossi.
I don't know. Just as a gamer in general, no matter what game I'm playing, if I see something glowing, I might try to hit it.
It's very faint. You got to remember the PS4 version looked like it was on black and white mode. Like it was very muddled and blurry.
PS2
PS2,
version.
sorry.
Yeah.
Like muddled, blurry, very like washed out colors. This new one, I mean, it captures that still, but it does it in so much more of a vibrant way that everything just looks beautiful. The scenery is gorgeous. The scale of the game is obviously the most impressive thing.
I know you were playing it here in the studio last night, and it looked really good. Mm-hmm. Like even as a player who played the original, never finished it, but played the original and can look at this remake. Yeah, you're right. It is one of the most gorgeous looking remakes I've ever seen in the game, and I don't know if that's more to frame rate or improvement in resolution or what it is.
Visuals. The rock outcrops look like rocks. They have details like cracks and ones that are bigger than the other. Like
they don't look like gray blocks anymore.
You could see each individual leaf on a tree. Like the stuff before. Like so, somebody made a really good point. They added something in this game that no one even really knew until like just the other day. And there's like these little gold coins, and in the ending of the game, it references during the credit sequence. A popular like YouTuber, his name was like Nomad, and I guess he did a lot to help the community for Shadow of the Colossus, things like that. And then it says something about like his name, and then there's a number, and it says like the number 79, and then they call them enlightenments. Well, randomly the other day, I'm just playing the game, and I'm like exploring. I'm trying to enjoy the world, whereas the original one I never did. So
it wasn't that much to look at. Like it was cool because it was open-ish looking.
It seemed like there's an open corridor or something.
It was just a big open world that had nothing in it. And again, you're not trained to kill anything else because there is nothing else. Mm-hmm. So you're not going around killing lizards just because they're moving. You're like insignificant. There's not a pick-up button. There's not an inventory.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's just your sword, your horse, and Colossi. That's literally it. So
sounds like my life.
Taught you to do that. And yeah, there's these little gold coins, and I found one. I'm like, I don't remember these being in the original. Like, what are these? So I looked it up. Sure enough, there's like this whole, I don't know, it's not really a conspiracy, but a possible secret where if you collect one, the little counter shows up on your map. Supposedly people think there's 79 of them. But there's not an achievement for it. There's no trophy or anything for it either. So that being said, nobody knows what happens when you get all 79. So there's a guy who's working on it right now.
How they get to this number 79?
I explained it earlier. It's in the credits. The number 79, enlightenments. The coins are enlightenments.
Oh, okay. Because the last thing I heard was you said 79 again, and you said somehow they think there's 79.
Yeah, there's 79 of these coins.
So they're relating to the number of coins.
From a reference in the credits that they assume that's what that means. So nobody knows for sure.
Okay.
And Sony hasn't commented on it. So anyway, it's kind of cool. So what's neat about that, though, is that it gets you exploring the world more than you ever have in the original one or even the PS3 remake.
Okay.
There was no reason to. Everything was cool and very large, and scale is impressive.
Yeah.
It's fun to look at scale, but it's not fun to look at environments in a muddled, washed out looking game. So on this one, because everything is crystal clear, it makes sense. But the Colossi are hard. They're harder than I thought.
So 5 Colossi in. Would this game as a remake be getting any sort of DLC? Do you know?
No, but because it's a modern game, there's always that potential.
Yeah, now that it is.
Right.
One of the things I was getting at was those graphics, the resolution. Like when you were climbing up this one Colossi, was that the 4th one then, or is that the 5th
one with the sword?
Yeah,
he's the 4th.
That was the 4th one.
That's Gaius.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you remember all their names and everything, huh?
That's the 4th one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you were climbing up that, I saw you moving through the hair.
He's the 3rd one.
3rd one.
Okay.
The 4th one is the horse.
Yes.
The 5th one is the bird. That's the one you got to see.
The bird. Okay.
That one.
I'll check that out. Maybe
that one's gonna be hard.
See a little bit more.
Now.
It is hard because the thing flaps its wings.
Yeah.
And the points are on the edge of its wings, so as it's flapping, you're falling all over the place. I keep falling in the water.
So you had mentioned earlier that stamina is what keeps you on and keeps you climbing up these Colossi.
And you regenerate when you let go.
Yeah. What happens if you are holding on and you run out of stamina?
You fall.
You fall. Can you die from falling?
Yes.
Okay.
Unlikely at first, but yes.
Okay, so the whole idea of there's still a balance between your health and your stamina.
Oh, yeah. Health is almost a non-factor in that game.
It's really about stamina?
It's all about stamina, yeah.
Okay.
You could die.
Because it's hard to get hit. Because the Colossi move so slow. Unless you're just not paying attention to where they're going to hit. You can always get away from it.
Yeah.
Wayne the Bat says 3rd is the horse, of course.
No. 3rd is Gaius. The horse is the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, the fourth one is in the graveyard, or these little mound tombs.
Yeah, so speaking of mound tombs and graveyards, you were playing last night, and you went back to the first Colossus that you saw. But it's different now in this remaster?
It's not different. I just don't remember, but I believe it was always there. There's a mode where I think I know what you're referring to.
The actual
body.
Yeah.
The body of the Colossi is laying there, and it's been almost disintegrating into dirt, or the earth is
just overgrown.
It. Yeah, overgrown, and the earth is consuming its body. It's crazy. But of course, the developers made a point to where you can always find its head. So you could see it and stare directly into it, like right here.
The same way it's always staring deeply into you.
It's really cool. I mean, they're devoid of life, obviously, but there's mounds of dirt covering their bodies. They're not just freshly killed. It looks like they've been there for hundreds of years.
Okay.
So it's kind of bizarre, but you can do this reminiscence mode where you do it in a sepia style film grain, a memory. It looks the visual style is what it would be if you had a memory.
So reminiscence mode, reminiscence.
Reminiscence.
Okay. Is that new to the remaster?
I don't think it is,
could
no.
you were able to go back before?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
It's if you want to go and just fight it again. But there's time trial modes, and the time trial modes unlock items like cool stuff, like a sword that does more damage, or a parachute. So you can fall and open your parachute, like Zelda.
How old was I when the first one came out then?
2005.
12.
I was maybe 12.
13.
I was 22. It feels like I should have played that a lot longer than I did. I don't know.
It was October of 05.
What else would I have been playing then?
Well, here's a point. I got to watch the Doc Pay a little bit yesterday, and I've seen it, the original version.
It's 2005.
Then I got to see Doc actually play last night. And it was so beautiful that I couldn't stop looking at the scenery, the horse. The stamina bar really took a toll on me. So this stamina bar, today I was thinking about it. It was almost like the stamina bar was like the gamer and it was me. Like he was running out of stamina and I was as well.
You were tired.
Because he was like
So
fighting.
deep, Lou.
He was like fighting at this camera and he's grabbing on and I'm breathing all heavy. I'm behind him and Doc's like, oh, God damn it, this camera. Oh. And
Yeah, was the camera just as difficult in the original, or is this? It was worse.
Yeah, but you know, when you get a game, I guess that has other redeeming qualities, and there's other factors. You know, like for example, Mass Effect might not have a great gameplay, but the story is great. I'm just saying, whatever the general opinion of that game is, right? But I'm just saying, like you could love that game more because you thought the story outweighed the negatives of the game. Whether it's just visual influxes where like characters' faces are all messed up, or they're the big
only negative of that game was graphics.
Yeah, or graphics, or like
well,
the animations,
facial.
the animations, right? So like something like that. But like the camera angle, yeah, it does affect your gameplay. You'll fall when you don't want to fall, and then you have to get back up there, and it's not always the easiest thing in the world. Like when you're fighting the bird, or the eagle thing, you fall off and you fall into a giant lake, and you have to swim back to a little thing, and then you have to pull your bow out, and you got to like aim and shoot him from halfway across the lake, and it takes like minutes to get him to come back at you so that you can jump on him again.
Minutes?
Yeah, so you fall off. It's like it's a problem. It becomes a problem because it extenuates the battle.
So this is one, Colossus, I was asking you, I guess when you were fighting the fourth one or the third one last night, I was asking a question, like, do they ever, I don't think I ever got past like the second one when I played on PS2, but I was asking the question, do they ever run off, like
No.
if they feel damaged? But it seems like the bird is, where's the bird going?
It's not Monster Hunter.
It's still its area. It stays within its area.
But you just kind of go somewhere else and then comes back because you're still there?
Yeah, it's definitely not Monster Hunter. Like, imagine this. Without making it look like an arena, every Colossi has its own arena.
Right.
Okay.
So it stays in its arena.
If you step outside of the
It's just-
safe zone,
Just
It
comes,
stays there.
yeah,
okay,
stays there.
it doesn't
Doesn't
chase
go.
you or anything.
No.
Okay,
That'd be
okay.
kinda
You
cool.
might have been playing Burnout Revenge. It came out a month sooner.
There you go.
Yes,
Similar games.
I was.
Yeah.
I was playing that a hell of a lot.
Yeah, so that's what it
But
was.
wait, but no, I was playing that.
That came out literally a month almost to the day before.
But I was playing that on
this.
360.
I think
No,
that's
you did
what
not,
it was.
Because PS2 and Xbox were then.
Yep.
360 didn't exist yet.
Not at all.
In 05,
In 05?
360 did not exist yet.
When did 360 come out? 06? I thought it was.
I thought.
No.
I don't know. Remember the years
Let's see.
on most things.
Xbox 360 release.
So I mean, so
November
back on.
05. So 2 months later.
Yeah.
So I may not have been playing Burnout at the time that Shadows was released, but I know that was the game I was playing in 2005
Playing
and into 2006.
Scooby-Doo Unmasked then.
Also Gears of War 1. That was my first Xbox
Sly
360
3.
game. Yes, that was one. Sly Cooper. Yes, I was
Sly
playing
3
that on
was
PS2.
Like 3 weeks before.
And I was also playing.
DDR.
What is the
Extreme
Jet
Elite
Li game? That's what I was
It's
playing.
a Jet Li game.
Oh.
That game.
Whoa.
Just mentioned.
Rise of Honor. That's what I was playing.
Bratz Rock Angels? Was
No,
it?
That's
no.
what
My daughter was playing that.
it was.
Bratz Rock Angels. Yes, I remember that game. I remember that game vividly.
And
Yes, I was playing that game too.
My Little Pony, the first edition.
I was playing that as
Trauma
well.
Center Under the Knife came out then.
I love My Little Pony.
Great game.
I love Trauma Center.
Anything else you've been playing, Doc?
Monster Hunter. Way behind everybody else,
No,
but
you're
it's
not.
fine.
I'm only level
Not
2.
really.
Yeah.
We'll come back to
Level 2.
Monster Hunter. It looks like Wayne the Bat. Oh, we already got Wayne the Bat's game. Fire Note is up in the chat. Fire Note hasn't been playing anything just yet, but he is wanting to get into PUBG. If you want to play PUBG, what system? First off, like what platform you gonna play on? I'm on Xbox. You should get it on Xbox so we can play together. Let's see. Wayne the Bat remembers watching you play Shadow of the Colossus. That's the only real experience that he has with the game, but he feels it was amazing and remembers watching you play for 3 to 4 straight hours.
Well, it's the same thing with, like, at this point now, that game has enough frustrating moments that I think if you didn't know why that game is so good and why it's, like, heralded as, like, one of the better games ever made, it might be hard to get through. But, like, I wouldn't have finished Nier had somebody told me. What?
And that's why it is hard to get through for me.
Because you know of it?
Well, she knows. You've beaten it.
Right.
Well, then that's, yeah. And that's fair. I mean, you have other reasons for not wanting to go through it again. But for me, like, knowing the ending, it hurts. It kind of ruins some of the experience.
Yeah.
But for anyone who doesn't, don't spoil it for yourself. It's one of the best endings in any video game ever. It defines the game.
Yeah.
Like, going through is exciting and, you know, it's adventurous, and there's, like, a lot of, like, shock and awe in that game. But the ending defines it. And it's like, if somebody wouldn't have told me that in Nier, I probably would have never beaten it all.
Okay.
So you might have issue. Just get through it.
Just get through it.
Just get through it.
Yeah.
Without spoiling the ending, we were speaking about this yesterday. Let me bring this up. So we were speaking about this yesterday, and I kind of felt like, yeah, we felt a certain way for the Colossi, but as they approached, they became aggressive.
Yes.
So should we not feel this certain way no more?
Well,
No,
would you
because you're
feel
going
aggressive?
into their home.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. That
I mean,
makes sense.
look.
They won't pursue you.
Yeah.
Unless you whistle.
I feel you have a very
Yeah.
personal connection to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Just the emotional state that the game puts you in. And I'm thinking like those kind of things are still translate to this day and age. Like Wayne the Bat is actually saying, honestly, still don't know the ending. So as the game is being remastered, you add on the visual fidelity of it. No new mechanics to this game, right?
New controls.
New controls?
Mhm.
Okay. So
The controls were awful in the first one. You get
Okay.
used to them, but it's not good. It's not intuitive. This one makes sense when you pick up the controller. Everything feels right.
So then that even compounds on my point here is just that the enhanced visuals, the improved controls, it makes for a better gameplay experience
Sure.
than the original one.
Well, a lot of people say this game was ahead of its time, and that the story elements, the gameplay elements, the concept of
graphics,
scale.
They could say that about a lot of remastered games, right?
No,
It was-
no, but the graphics then
Yeah.
were good.
Also, a lot of games like didn't have like surprise endings or twist endings and things like that. And I guess you could say that about this in a sense. Like there's
Yeah.
something about it that doesn't seem right. Whereas a lot of games just kind of give you the general ending that you expected. It's like, how many Super Nintendo games or NES games do you remember and go, wow, that ending was
Star Fox.
none.
Star
Mario
Fox.
2.
Star Fox?
Star Fox.
What
Mario, yeah, Mario 2. That's actually one.
Yeah, the dream ending. Yeah, the dream
Yeah.
sequence. Yeah, that was
that's
good.
that's a good call right
Yeah,
there.
that was good. That was very good. I
got
forgot
one.
because the entire game is a dream.
Yeah.
And that
Spoiler alert.
Um,
I think that's
But-
allowed.
it really wasn't the thing, and so I think that's why they felt that it was a good game to bring back, and they got a good company to do it, and they did a great job, and the game's getting
Who did it?
Blue Point. And then of course the original creators were involved. Plus, they probably felt bad for making The Last Guardian.
Yeah, and Wayne the Bat it just popped up in the chat when you said that. Does this make The Last Guardian that much more of a disappointment? And I think Wayne the Bat is asking about the remake of The Last Guardian.
No,
or
the
not a remake, but the idea that it's there, and they should have come out with Shadow of the Colossus remake before they did The Last Guardian.
They should have not hyped up The Last Guardian for 10 years. And then it be the game that it was.
Yeah.
Well, Shadow didn't come out with a lot of acclaim. In fact, a lot of the E3 like previews weren't very good, and people were kind of like, "Yeah, this looks cool," but the game's like a mess.
Was Shadow first or Ico?
But also
It was
E3
Ico, Shadow.
at the time that this happened, wasn't E3 only like 3 years old?
No, it's been around for like 20 years.
E3?
Yeah,
When was the first E3?
I don't know.
I thought the first E3 was like in 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, whatever it was.
E3 was super young
Alright,
for
forget
them
I
to
said
show off
E3
game
then.
trailers.
Let's just say whatever show it was at that they showed it off. That's
Okay.
That's all I'm getting at.
People weren't excited for it.
No. And then it came out and it did really well.
95.
95 E3's been around that long? wow.
2 years.
It was
So-
the Price is Right.
Okay. All right. But that's been it for you. Just Monster Hunter along with that. Nothing else. All right. How do you feel about Monster Hunter so far, though? What Hunter ranking are you?
6.
Yeah, we're about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to say. You made it to
I kind of expected to be like, yeah, we're about the same. I'm like 74.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
the highest is 9.
I have no time for video games anymore.
No,
I don't.
what, besides Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah, but I maybe like 3 hours the whole week in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
But you're on the 5th Colossus.
yeah,
The
but
14.
the first 3 are super easy.
Oh, I thought hard mode was hard.
Well, it is, but it just takes longer to kill them. But
Hard mode's hard except for the first 3 levels, which are easy.
Okay, well, let's put it this way. Climbing, when you fall off the first one, you just climb right back up on him. He has hair on his leg. You grab his leg, climb up. Easy. The 4th one, 5th one, you fall off of them. You have to get them to
Wait
register
until they
certain
swing.
animations
Yeah.
before you're able to get back on them because they don't have hair on their legs. They're all like bony or something. So
Or
it takes a lot longer.
Or
Well,
flying.
Or flying. Yeah.
Fire Note says he's doing PUBG on Xbox One.
There you go.
I love that guy. Find me on Xbox One. It's 1Life2Play.
With
But
the word one.
The
Spell
word
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. ONE Life, the number 2 play.
There was something I set up the other day that it did that. When it was like, you can't do that. Oh, the group.
Yeah. You try to start with a 1.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was like, you're an idiot. And I was like, you're super aggressive, Microsoft.
Wayne the Bad is in Monster Hunter. He says I'm rank 0.
So he turned it on.
So he
Yes.
bought it?
I don't know. Wayne the Bad, did you
It's
buy
Is that a
it?
joke?
Or is this a game fly? Oh, I think rank 0 might be not bought.
Probably.
So I think you start at
Oh.
1. So
Yeah.
0 would be a non-purchase.
Or
Much like a
still in
child.
wrapper.
You're born at 1 year old.
In Korea,
You're
that's
not
how
at
it is.
0.
In Korea, that's how it is.
You have been out 0 days. You're at 0.
Right.
You start at 1.
But Korea still start at 1.
Like year 1?
Yeah.
That's
So technically, after, and then everyone's birthday is the new year in Korea.
Is that why they age so slow? Because they think that they're still younger, but they're not? No, they don't think they're
That
younger.
would
They
be
think
the
they're
other
older.
way, yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm confused
So
now. I'm hurting my head.
My nephew right now, who is 10 months old, 11, almost 11 months old, is 2.
It's almost 2.
Is 2. Because it's your birthday is 1, and then the new year is 1.
Okay.
And then your birthday gets ignored. Like your birthday just...
This is why they're good at math.
No.
And the 300.
Nothing to do with that. It's also the most stereotypical thing I've ever heard.
We've done this a lot, so it's okay. We're okay with it. So I have been playing some Monster Hunter, quite a bit of Monster Hunter. I made it to the Coral Highlands. I think you said you were there too,
I'm there
right?
too.
Okay. I fought Palomu.
Yeah.
It's this
a
weird
giant-
monster.
It looks like a giant cotton ball.
I guess so. I kind of saw it as
It's a
yeah.
bat. It's a
I
bat
thought he
with
was a
giant cotton
Q-tip,
ball.
but I guess it's the same thing.
It's a big ball of cotton.
But that's when he blows up, like when he's not
Pokemon?
inflated.
Actually, a better description is not a ball of cotton. It's those weeds, like the yellow ones that
Dandelion.
dandelion.
Yeah.
When they die, they turn into a little ball of
Like a Pokemon?
whatever they're called.
No, that little fluffy ball that when you pick it
Pokemon.
and then you blow it and then it scatters
I'm
everywhere.
saying it looks like a Pokemon.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I
It's
guess
had Pokemon.
maybe
Everything
no.
looks like Pokemon.
That beer
Almost.
bottle.
Looks like a
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So
Who's that Pokemon? Godzilla.
Shut up!
I played quite a bit of Monster Hunter. I have been introduced to a lot of different monsters now. The one I'm after right now is called Legiana.
It's awful. It took me over an
Yeah.
hour and I couldn't kill it.
Is this thing? I think it's breathing ice.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah.
drink.
So I've been trying to like level up all my ice gear, trying to be
Is
resistant
this the
to
one you were
that.
playing the other day? That's the one you were trying to find?
Yeah, I was trying to
You're
find.
finding the wrong monster?
I was looking for the Palamu,
Yes.
but I kept running into this
Legiana.
Legiana, and
Which also sounds like
that's
a-
stupid. It was a stupid thing to put in my way, and I got distracted from it. And that's the one thing I'm finding that I'm actually loving about the game is that even if I go out headstrong, that I'm going to do this mission, I'm going to do this quest, I'm going to collect this bounty, expedite, whatever it is. There are these like side distractions, not necessarily being side missions either, and it's just I think the nature of Monster Hunter.
That's called ADD.
Well, and it's
Stay
also,
on task.
there's very little incentive to kill any monster unless there's an investigation quest or a
No, there's
story
huge
element.
incentive.
It's very little unless because you get freebies when you have an investigation. So if you do an investigation to kill a monster and you go and find it, you get the monster's rewards. If you capture it, you get way more rewards. If you use a voucher, you get even more rewards. And then the investigation rewards give you a bunch more as well. So there's like, you can basically take the amount of rewards from that game and exponentially increase them by just selecting something that tells you to go kill it.
Right.
Versus just killing it or capturing it, because sure, you can do that, but you and I both know the amount of time it takes to kill any monster, especially because they all run away. Right. And then, like, when you fight Legiana, good luck. He flies, like, 4,000
You think it's a he? I think it's a she.
They don't have
Gianna.
Sure. It'll go from, like, all the way up to the top to its nest. It's, like, all the way down into this cavern below. But if you didn't notice in that area, make sure you use, like, the glowing beetles that are in the treetops.
Yeah.
If you aim at them, you can shoot yourself up. Have your cat just fight it while you're hanging there.
Really?
Yeah, it'll fly away still, but your cat will take a ton of like hits and damage on it. It's amazing.
So, like you mentioned, like there's no huge advantage to fighting things if you don't have like the bounties or an investigation to go along with it.
I think what he's saying, there's no reason to.
But there is.
Because you can get so much more if you just wait.
And I think my prime example was fighting this Legiana, because when I got home later, I did beat Legiana before I found the Palamu. But the thing is me beating the Legiana unlocked the gear set for Legiana. And I actually had enough parts at that point, because I guess at one point I broke a part the first time I was fighting her. So I got a part, and by the time I actually beat her and then went back to the smithy, I had enough parts to buy this helm. No, it wasn't helm, it was leg piece. But this particular leg piece had wind resistance. So I was able to use the wind resistance when I finally found Palamu.
Because that thing shoots gusts of winds at you.
Right. But the thing is I wasn't supposed to meet Legiana yet. And Legiana is the next monster I'm supposed to find after Palamu. But the thing is because I did it out of order, I was more prepared for Palamu. So it was just that little sidetrack. I didn't have a bounty for it or anything. It was just that sidetrack. But I did have a bounty, I guess, to complete or to hunt 2 monsters. I think I had a bounty to hunt 2 large monsters. So even though it wasn't as a quest for mine, when I did beat her, it counted towards that bounty. So then when I beat Palamu, I immediately finished that bounty. I got the gear set for Palamu. I was able to make all 5 of that gear set. But the thing is I didn't make it all because I already had the next tier below it already. So, yeah, I mean, there are advantages to kind of going off track from it, but I like the way the game represents it in that you have a heightened level of those monsters that you're looking for to spawn if you take the quest. But if you don't take the quest, then the monsters in that area will still randomly spawn, and you can do all sorts of things with that. So, I mean, I just kind of like the openness of it. I like that... You know, they brought a lot back from the previous Monster Hunters, but kind of fixed what was broken as far as the monsters running away off a screen, not being able to find them again. I don't like that the monsters still run, but I like that they run in a trackable manner. Before I know I was playing, we decided that it was Monster Hunter Try. If I played Monster Hunter Try and I was chasing down a monster and it went off screen, that thing would just disappear. And when I went into the next screen, it was just gone. There was no notification, and like even now in this Monster Hunter, it tells you like this monster is leaving the locale soon. You know, so like you see those kind of things, and just so much more improvement. I think I stated it last week to just the way of life improvements to Monster Hunter. I love picking the game up, even like you mentioned, if it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to fight a monster, even if it's not my quest. I had a good time in that 45 minutes that I'm able to just go back to the hub, save the game, and put it down. I had my fill for the night. So
what weapon are you using?
What's that?
What weapon are you using?
I think I went back to my bone lance, and I'm using. I think I hooked it with. I'm not using the Kulu anymore. Not the Kulu one. I think I'm using the one. Was Kulu the one that gave you the water damage? I'm using the one that gives me thunder now. Okay. I know that, but I might have taken that one off too.
I switched up yesterday to the switch axe. It's the one where you have the axe and then you can turn it into a sword. You could
have 2 elements on each end?
I don't know if there's 2 elements, but it definitely has like there's
or is that just a switch blade?
A file. You can add it adds like each iteration of it has a file of energy. And the one I have right now is like paralyze.
Yeah.
So I do a bunch of damage with the axe, and then like I it like transforms into like a sword, and then it uses that paralyzed file as like ability. It's
so paralyzed. Can you add elements to that, or is it just effects?
I haven't figured it out completely yet. Like I know the nice thing about these weapons is that you don't just grab one and become an expert at it. Yeah. It almost takes like 10 to 15 hours to become an expert at your weapon. I think
I'm an expert at this insect glaive because I was playing with somebody online, and I love being able to play with randoms in this game. There's no other game that I would play with randoms the way I do in Monster Hunter right now.
Servers broke again today.
They did. Oh, I haven't logged in about 2 days though. Yeah. But I was playing with my glaive in. I was in a party of 4. It's super fun when you can get into a party of 4. But 2 of them just stopped fighting. And I was like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys waiting for it to run away? Or are you sharpening? And it was like, no, you look amazing with that glaive. I've never seen anybody use it like that. Because I started learning like all these different like not even the combos that they teach you. I started like putting like you could start piecing your own combos together. So I learned, here's the pro tip. If you use the insect glaive, how you could stay in the air. Have you used that glaive yet?
Yeah.
So there's a way you could stay in the air almost like indefinitely. So if you take the vault up and instead of coming down with Y for just a slash down, come down with the ground slash by hitting B. I'm on Xbox, guys. But come down with the ground slash by hitting B. And if you hit B, you're able to hit A again and vault up again, and it repeats the same vault that you're doing, except you're not coming from the ground at that point. You're coming off the monster.
Cool.
So you're vaulting back up again, and then you can hit Y. You can come down with the glaive, and then you can go into the YB combo from that. And as soon as you're about to come down, it'll be right before you touch the ground, you can vault again without actually hitting that ground animation, and you can literally just stay in the air. If you go into options, I think that's one thing I should say. You have to set the focus, the target focus to character facing instead of camera, because when you set it to character facing and then you target the monster, then no matter which way you vault, the character will always end up facing the monster, even if you have the camera at a different angle. So then that's what allows you to go into the next vault or to the next slam without hitting the ground. It's a really cool thing to do. So I guess this guy was just like, I've never seen anybody do this with the glaive. I'm just watching this. I'm actually recording it. So it was pretty cool.
Wow.
I recorded some of it. Maybe I'll show you guys. But the one thing I don't like is that it takes so long to kill a monster or capture a monster that when I do something sweet, like I try to go and capture the footage, or like I finish killing them, I was like, oh, that's sweet, let me go capture it, and it's only getting like the last 5 minutes. It only gets to end. So I have to remember at some point either to always be streaming or set it like before I go and encounter the monster, just go into game DVR and set it to start recording, because I need to get a full monster.
The bone hammer is something I've been using now pretty much the entire game, and I found that depending on the incline of the terrain, if you're going up it, your character will do a different animation during the charge, which is like your special ability. And every weapon has its own like special thing you can do by hitting like the triggers, not the main and mid attack, right? But going on the like an upcline or an incline rather, you'll get some sort of special ability. If you go on a decline, the guy jumps in the air and does like a somersault with a hammer, like he's just like swinging it around.
Like, oh, so this is a attack move that you can go.
I'm going down an incline and I like do my charge up and let go as I'm on the decline, my guy will jump off the decline and spin around in the air like a wheel. I don't know, whatever.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Is this an attack or is
Yeah.
this just an animation?
No,
of
this
going
is an
downhill?
attack. It's awesome.
Okay.
If I like charge and I don't let it go through the 2 charge process, he'll run and do like an upward swing, like so it's easier to hit something's face.
See, that's weird. And
if
I
I hold it 2 charges, he'll spin around in a circle like this, not vertically like that.
and this is the bone hammer.
Yeah.
It's probably something I'm gonna have to try because I don't think when I go fighting a monster or I go monster hunting, that I'm always focused on the environment.
The terrain
While
can change the way your weapon reacts depending on the weapon you're using.
Okay.
The Insect Glaive, not so much, because that's the one that lets you mount monsters.
Yeah.
I can mount a monster too, but I have to basically climb a ledge. Like, the monster would have to be here, and I'd have to be up here so that I could jump onto it, because there's no way to jump onto it from the ground.
I love that mounting monster feat.
It's fun.
Man, it's the funnest. I love that game. I'll
really
be playing
is
some more of it.
Unbelievable. You know, if we stopped doing this podcast on Thursday, we could probably all play together.
Wayne the Bat in the chat, he did buy a new board game, kind of concluding around the room here. He bought Stuffed Fables. It's he describes it as a dungeon crawler designed to play with your kids.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw a picture of that the other day.
He starts by spelling phenomenal. He says it's Fianimi. It's good.
Perfect.
But I think he wanted to say it's phenomenal. The Crazed Hero 10 on Mixer says, want to smoke some weed. I don't know if that was like there's a statement that he wanted or if it was a question because he didn't have a question mark there. I don't know how to take that, but
very easy.
do you?
No, don't even. It's not even about that. It's much easier.
Freaking computer.
Got to find a way to make it game related. We will when God of War comes out on April 20th.
Wow.
On
Yeah.
420.
We can
420 God of War Blaze It. XX.
Well, we can do that with Labo.
And Labo.
That sounds like the game you want to
Super
blaze it
Troopers.
with.
I'm gonna build my own
And
cardboard bong.
That won't. Okay, you do that.
Why not?
Do it.
Water and paper equals fail.
Can we make a paper mache bong?
Also water.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Water.
Sure it'll be fine.
Water's wet? I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Water's wet. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're saying silly things.
But paper mache dries.
We can always
Until you make it wet again. Oh my God, Braz!
just coat the cardboard in water-resistant spray.
There you go. See, that would work.
That's what I'm saying.
Anti-wet spray.
Also known as Scotch Guard.
There you go, Scotch
No.
Guard.
Okay, I think we got a project to
No,
make.
0%
We have
okay.
until 4:20 to get this done.
I just want to see Super Troopers.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Melissa Marie Phoenix
What is
says,
this bitch?
cover the paper in wax.
There she
Oh,
is.
yes.
This is why she's my sister.
She's smart. She's
There you
smart.
go.
She's
See?
smart. Okay. So that was around the room. L.E.M, you been playing any games?
No. I've been thinking about getting something on mobile, but I got talked out of it, so I'm gonna steer away from that. And yeah,
Who talked him out of getting a game?
Me!
it was
Any
pretty
game
horrible.
for this guy. Any game.
I'm sorry.
And you talked him out of a
All I said
game.
was ew no. I didn't have like an extensive conversation.
But
You know.
Ew, no.
I mean, it wasn't even that big. I mean, you'll
What
see
game
what I've
was
been.
it?
You'll see what I've been
What
playing.
game was it?
It was Bleach
See?
mobile, so it wasn't that. It wasn't like
The
oh,
anime?
I
Heard
gotta
this
get
game?
it.
The
Oh.
anime.
Yeah, the anime game.
I didn't
Okay.
know it was a
get-
game.
All I said was ew no. I didn't like have like this like come to Jesus.
Yeah, you said that
moment.
about South Park. You said that about.
Yeah, no one listen. Don't listen to me.
What was the other game? Oh, Animation
Ew,
Throwdown.
no.
See,
No, that
it's-
one I played.
And she's
I
been
played
right.
that.
Yeah. Oh,
She's been right. So
have you tried Eternal yet?
No.
Oh, you should really try that.
I'm busy
I
with my
love that
chickens.
game. I was thinking like maybe I should play Hearthstone again, but then
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. But
At least
then
it's not
I
saying
turned on
Hearth.
Eternal.
Yeah.
Hearthstone.
Wow.
Oh, did you remember that old cartoon cat, Hearthcliff?
I loved Heathcliff.
Hearthcliff was great.
Heathcliff.
I don't know that either.
Hearthcliff?
Heathcliff?
Are you saying Hearthcliff or Heathcliff? Either one, I don't know.
You don't know
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He
It's
was
like
from the hood too, though.
I'm feeling attacked
he
now.
was like Hood Garfield.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, literally. Heathcliff,
Yeah.
no one should.
He had his AK, his little
Why do
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
I
these
can't believe you remember that.
I have
Louis
problems.
Vuitton bag
That's awesome.
full of.
That's a dude.
paraphernalias.
Yeah. Oh no, Heathcliff, the orange cat.
He's a fictional character in Emily Bronte's novel Wuthering Heights.
No, that's not.
That's
that
not
would
the
be
same
a
guy.
Different Heathcliff. Heathcliff's a cat.
Is Heathcliff one word?
Yes.
Yes.
Heathcliff.
Oh, Heathcliff cartoon.
Oh, I
There
love
we
that
go.
chocolate bar, Hearth bar. Hearth candy bars.
I just remember Cliff Bars.
Hearth bar.
I know
He's
Cliff
saying
Bars.
heat.
Remember the
He's
Dairy
being
Queen?
an ass.
Remember the Dairy Queen
Oh.
Hearth Blizzard?
He's being an ass.
Why are we still on this? All right,
Did
Because
you
you're
look
looking
up
up
Heathcliff? Did
Heathcliff.
you look up Heathcliff?
Or that
yet?
video game.
I'm looking up
You were
Heathcliff. I got
busy.
it.
See his
I got
I
it.
gotta entertain
Cute
while you're
fat
googling.
orange face.
What was that? Mobile strike called? Hearthstone? Hurt.
What?
Hurt?
There's
Hurt.
Heathcliff.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, that's Heathcliff.
Yeah.
He gets in
Alright.
trouble.
Whatevs. All right, so that's what I've been playing. Tell us what you've been playing in the chat or email the show at podcast@1Life2Play.com. What else do we? You guys want to take a quick break?
God, I still have the song in my head.
Sure.
And we will be back with some news. What? That's the song?
Yeah, I know the whole thing apparently still. My God.
Yeah, you do.
Melissa
That's-
Marie Phoenix says Garfield's hood cousin.
Yes. I'm
See?
going to see her tomorrow.
Were there
I'm
any
very excited.
crossovers ever?
No.
No.
Oh, that would
There
have been
was
awesome.
Heathcliff and that other cat, that one with the white hat. That was like his other show in his show. Garfield had, for Garfield and Friends, they had that pig and the chicken.
Yeah, I remember Garfield and
Yeah, Garfield.
Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, the Friends were the.
Oh wait, Heathcliff had a Spike too?
It's a different Spike. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not Spike, but it's Spike. It's pretty much the same dog. They just. Oh, the kid. That's right. He actually belongs somewhere. I forgot. He just wandered. He was an outdoor cat.
How long did this cartoon go on
Not
for?
long enough.
1980s TV series?
Yeah, it was definitely the 80s. Oh, it started in 80? In 80? Oh, he was a comic strip first.
84. It ran until... Come on, give it to me.
88.
That's it?
That's 5 years of Fabulous.
And you guys remember that?
I remember the theme song.
Shit.
Can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. You guys remember 5 years in the 80s?
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. All right, we hope you guys stick around. We'll be back with some news. As you can see, we did start this week's show early. We're trying some new formats, new times. We don't want to be out super late or keep you up super late. We appreciate you guys watching. Hope you stick around for the news. We'll be back momentarily. This is 1Life2Play Maincast, episode 906.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was perfect.
This is part 2 of episode 906. Maincast.
Oh, you said it
Say
right.
just like him.
He said it.
That is awesome.
Main cat.
Maincast
I'm your host,
906.
Doc Hawkman. I'm joined by the one, two, only Braz Attacks and Nerd Girl.
Price
Hello.
Attacks. I got a whole new last name now too. I like
Browse,
it.
Browse Attacks.
browse attacks.
That's
Brad.
equivalent to
I'm
hard.
trying to do my creepy smile.
I'm
and
joined.
it's not-
I'm joined by Brazzers.com and Nerd Girl.
Boobs.
You're gonna make my name hashtag Brazzers all the time, and I don't want that.
Our first
That was
story comes from xporn.com.
Oh, we're doing news. Oh,
He said that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I thought that was an actual news story.
No.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Let's pull up some porn stories now.
We haven't done that before.
One thing you guys may have noticed is a little change in the show is we're gonna have a porn-related gaming story every single week now. We started. That
can we do that?
Ago.
Can we do porn in games?
No, we can never do that.
Well,
we have one. There is
one. There is one.
Oh yeah.
There's a new DOA.
Oh, that's basically porn.
Yeah. So there's a new DOA now.
Cool. So we filled the quota for porn in games this week.
Quota for the week. Yeah, of course we did.
I got a hand over here. I'm sorry. So as host Doc, I'm sorry you can't see this, but this guy had a hand up.
I can see a hand.
Oh, okay.
It's like peripheral.
Okay, I don't know what we're waiting for.
Boobs.
I didn't know we were doing that video. Okay.
No, they are.
Oh, he's got the news. Okay, he's got the news sounds here.
Oh, the mics weren't even up this whole time.
I think they. I hear my mic.
Okay.
In your eyes? I hear my.
My ears are still in line with my eyes.
I'm sure he doesn't hear out of his cheekbones.
I think your perspective was off.
What?
Your perspective was off. Your depth.
No.
I was still here.
No, you were not. You
I
were
was here.
You were like, I can still hear my mic.
Maybe I just moved my head back without moving my hand.
Be a chicken head, and that won't happen.
I feel like what he's trying to do is like, you know, like if you have like a hair in your ear or something, and you're trying to do it in the mirror, and like you just can't figure out the depth perception of where your hand is in relevance
hair
to
in your ear.
It looks like it is in the mirror.
Are you that old?
Yeah,
that's why I told my dentist.
My
you know, but that's the thing. I told my dentist that I have a problem flossing because
there's hair in
when
your
I
ears?
get to the, I'm flossing my earlobes. Yeah. I was confused. I was flossing back here. You say it's in here? Damn it! Been doing it wrong all this time.
Speaking of flossing, I was told today. That
I was just speaking about flossing. Yeah.
I know. Segue. This is amazing.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Into the same topic, so it's really not a segue.
Okay.
To build off of what you were talking about.
I didn't talk about it.
You did mention the word floss, and I was at the dentist this morning.
Okay.
So when I was at the dentist, I had to get a crown put on a tooth, and much to my surprise, they did not put the actual crown on, but yet a plastic fake tooth until the new one is made.
Right.
Which I didn't realize was a thing.
Have you been?
Yeah, I haven't ever had this done though. So now I have to go back a third time.
Right.
First it was root canal, then it was the fake crown, which no one ever told me that was happening. And now I have to go back again.
I feel like you need.
And then I got to go back again for a cleaning.
I feel like your dentist needs to be a little more thorough on letting you know the procedures that he's doing to your face.
Yeah, they didn't give you the cleaning before they did the crown and all that shit?
No,
they couldn't. They said.
No, but
he told me.
But they pretty much drilled it down to like a square nub.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put a fake one on there.
Right.
But the way she made it sound was that like, okay, well, we were unable to get your crown. This was the impression I was getting, is she was going to tell me this. She's like the way she said it, she goes, okay, well, this isn't the greatest thing in the world. It's a plastic tooth, and we're gonna, get your bite fixed and make sure everything's good. But don't eat anything hard or sticky on it till we get your new one. And I was like, oh, when does the new one come? She's like, about a week and a half. Like, well, I have a cleaning in like 2.5 weeks. She goes, that's fine. Just come back then. I'm okay.
Your experiences at a dentist just makes me feel so bad because my entire life
you've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah.
So it's bad that I can say this from experience, but you're taking it way too hard. I understand, like, this is your first time in this situation, but that's like everything that you just explained was the norm.
No, but his dentist should have been a lot more thorough to tell him what the actual procedure is going to be. They were just kind of like, root canal, bitch, and he was like, all right. Like, he didn't know.
Pretty much, yeah.
He didn't know about the crown. They never told him there was a crown.
I thought
they never told him they would follow his tooth down. Like,
there
they
was
didn't
no
tell him.
Process
they were just
they just went in.
Yeah.
So he didn't realize this is like a multiple visit thing. And like the rest of us having experienced it, well, I've been around people who had it. I'm lucky. But like I broke one tooth when I was 6 and that was it.
See, I wish I had big teeth like you do.
Wow.
No, that's a compliment. Though what's weird is that everybody compliment. No, they're good. They're normal sized teeth. When I
why'd you call them big? Why was the adjective big?
Compared to mine, look. You see how I'm trying there?
Yeah. But what is that?
Like,
your face isn't
the
as
only thing
okay. Wait, I was about to say your face isn't as big.
About being big is boobs or butt. I guess
those big boobs of yours are just wonderful.
Well, thank you. I'm sure Evil Ash is very excited.
And I totally mean that in a platonic way. And like like you're the girl, I'm the gay guy kind of friendship kind of thing. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I can compliment you because you don't have to worry about anything.
I'm sorry, I gotta clip that.
I'm just gonna say I love the decision I made 10 minutes ago.
Hold on, you can't clip that because that
amazing.
situation will never happen again. There's no reason you will ever need to use that ever again.
I know.
Oh, you are lying right there. And just to understand, you went through already a year of this podcast. You really think we won't use that again?
Yeah, but it will be completely irrelevant. I'll be like, so PUBG's coming to China Mobile, and he'll be like, remember when I'm like the gay guy, and like, you know, you got big boobs, and I really think they're great.
We don't have to say that. We don't have to say it.
Like,
look,
I
can give you a situation right now.
Oh,
you want to play some PUBG? They got duos in PUBG. Anybody want to join me?
Clickbait.
Play the clip. I'm the gay guy, you're the girl. Boom, clip fits. It happens. It's gonna happen so many times now.
There was a camera on Evil Ash's face during this conversation while he is at work bending pieces of steel.
Tell him to duo you, like we just explained.
We just got Duo on his phone.
Duo is great.
So next step would be actually
My
using
aunt
it.
called me on Duo out of the blue.
We were like, what the fuck?
I forgot you were there, right? I didn't even realize I still had the app on this phone. I'm like, who is calling me on
Yesterday
Duo?
we were using it to get work done, and he's like, use Duo. I'm like, okay, I call him. Nothing happens on his phone. He's like, oh, I haven't set it up yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It deregistered.
I set that thing up once for, I think, like a business call somebody wanted to do, and I've never used it after that, and somehow my family members are calling me all of a sudden.
Because they get notified when you join it.
Yeah.
Or when they join it, it will
shit.
tell them that you are on it.
I gotta remember how to turn that shit off
It's
from
like
the get-go from
Snapchat. It'd be
anything.
like, oh, you just joined Snapchat. Here's a bunch of your friends that are using it. And you get a friend like 100 people.
I said I need to get on Snapchat just to follow my daughter.
I don't actually know how to use Snapchat yet.
hate
I've
Snapchat.
tried
I
so
don't-
many
I don't-
times. The interface is so bizarre.
I tried it once, and I think the interface is only for kids. Like, only kids get this shit.
That or like when you click on something, like somebody posts a cool snap and you're like, sweet, that was really neat. I want to watch it again. You can't.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, that was it.
This is part of their story.
I get it. Or
It's
something,
either that
whatever.
or
It's
our
so
friend,
silly.
our friend Doug Funny.
Oh,
The other
Doug?
Doug.
yeah, he's
Redhead.
always on Snapchat.
Red Man Doug.
Doug's that
yes.
kind of guy, though.
Yes.
Doug's that kind
And,
of guy.
but you know what he does, and I hate
know the
people.
content
I
that
hate
he
people who do
sends
this
to the
shit.
two of you.
Don't Snapchat something, screenshot it, and post it to Facebook.
I think I'm gonna stop.
You don't want him posting most of the shit he sends to the two of you on Facebook.
Pretty
No, but he would
eyes.
Snapchat it and then put it on his timeline. I'm like, what's the deal, bro? Like,
Well, they're doing integration with Snapchat and Facebook now. That just started, or it's starting. One of the
So
two.
now they have Instagram and Snapchat.
Insta Snapchat book.
But Insta.
Insta Snap book.
I like Instabook.
Insta Snap book.
But wait, but there's no Snap. Oh,
Insta
yeah.
Snap book Periscope? With a question mark.
Someone
Insta
give me
Chat
advice,
book.
Insta Snap book Periscope.
Chat book. Insta Chat.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
We're leaving. It's over.
There's candy on the ground.
Oh, she pinpointed candy.
We
Okay.
apparently triggered a sugar rush.
No, went down.
I'm so stressed. I need to fill my,
No,
my,
I'm
my
sorry. I
mouth with
just noticed
sugar.
there were pink Starbursts.
Well, I'm really jealous of you because I can't eat anything chewy, and I
I'll
don't
let
have
you know-
big teeth to chew them with, and you have wonderful big teeth.
You can
and
just
I
suck
don't.
on them.
Clip it.
Sometimes I do it just to get him excited about clipping.
I know. That's why do you think I even open my mouth just so I can clip everything I have to say, which is of course.
You had to say something immediately after saying, "Why do you think I opened my mouth?"
Yes.
And you got that one.
I was listening to the radio this morning, and they were talking about Doritos has a like a lady brand coming out, or
Lady-
a brand centered around trying to
Yeah.
get more female
Female
like-
chips.
Please clean this one up
I'm
quickly.
working on it. Doritos is trying to launch a brand of Doritos that has less crunch and less messiness to appeal to its female audience who might want to be more dainty and ladylike.
Those are called Lay's crisp.
Or
The
just-
lightly salted
The
Lay's.
most lightly salted.
Lightly salted.
Just use chopsticks and it doesn't get all over your fingers.
There you go. Why don't we use chopsticks for everything? They're reusable.
You eat Doritos with chopsticks?
Cheetos I eat with chopsticks.
There's way more
For that
trees than
reason.
metal deposits.
Have you guys tried the new Blaze Doritos?
No.
You
okay,
wanna?
So Evil Ash pointed out
Maybe. Not now.
I had a bag of them the other day and loved them.
Really?
Yeah, and then when I had them with you, I'm like, why does this taste like failure? I liked them the first time I had them.
It's because you had them with me. I understand.
You sucked all the flavor out of them?
Hey, L.E.M, can you do us a favor? Can you do us? I was about to say, can you do us a flavor? Here we go. Here.
No, he was supposed to try them. God damn it, he got out of it.
We saw this on the Super Bowl commercial. I actually love the commercial. This was the one with Peter Dinklage. He was lip syncing Pink. He was doing. Was he doing Beyonce Pink? Who?
He was definitely a man.
No, the song he was singing.
A guy.
Was he singing Justin Timberlake's song? No, he wasn't.
Well, Melissa Marie wants to know why that anybody would want less crunchy Doritos.
Because
I'm getting the impression Melissa Marie is not the dainty type of lady that Doritos is targeting their marketing.
I have to see her tomorrow. She's gonna hit me.
I'm not saying that she's.
I would just have said that not everyone likes it hard.
Dainty is like this. Dainty is unlike, very much not you, Kari, for example. Like, for example, like, when, like, you might pick up your phone like this and be like, oh, let me just do this. Instead, you're just like, bam, let me pick it up.
Oh, I'm in studio. I can't change the camera.
Or, like, you do that, like, that's you.
So I'm like a lesbian.
You're not, sure.
Oh, shit.
You're not the.
He smelled them again.
Wait,
you are not. I just opened the bag.
Doritos target market for these.
Wait, do that again.
Oh, that face?
Yeah.
Stop wiping to camera switch.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Do the 80s like this one.
No, stop doing all these effects on camera switches.
Well, it's better than the
Wait,
one
are you
from
doing the thing from EQ? Like this?
I told you guys, every fucking episode they do one of these, right? I told you every fucking episode you guys do this dual shit. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry to anger
Do you guys aim like
Emperor Braz? I apologize.
Emperor Brazzle.
Okay.
What?
Doritos Blaze, Doc.
I can't. I don't want to get the dust on my fingers, and I don't like the crunch. It upsets people. It upsets everybody.
Okay, here's how you avoid this, okay?
Can I get the... Wait, do you have a glass
I'm
of
going to
water?
lick all the flavor off so it won't be crunchy, and I'll pour it into your mouth.
Oh, I just
do.
Dump it in water.
Are you guys giving me all types of work? I can't clip all this stuff no more. That's it.
Keep writing.
Yeah, L.E.M, I'm giving you all types of work.
I don't know, but like, you're just kind of like, oh, whatever.
Okay, have a Dorito. Get a small one. Break one in half. Get a piglet-sized Dorito.
That was a bitch bite.
Yeah, you're not gonna taste anything.
There's nothing to taste. It just tastes like hot.
Oh man, Melissa Marie just called you daintier than herself.
Nerdy Girl is pretty dainty.
She is okay.
Are you light on your tippy toes?
L.E.M, you want to try one of these?
But she has a gun range in her bag.
Sure, why not?
Cool.
So
I'm not eating any more of these.
That's really hot. I just took a tiny bit.
Please,
but I like hot food.
Please take one.
They say it's like licking a volcano.
That's incorrect.
Oh, look at that face. Are you gonna do it on camera, please? Thank you.
It's like licking. No.
Let me see if I actually like that.
No.
You sure you don't want to go there? You don't want to go there?
Yes, 1Life to innuendo.
She has daintier moments.
Or like
with me.
1Life
she
to
knits and
innuendo.
crochets and sews and shit.
I think her biggest, daintiest moments is when there is a
When she crafts something.
Facebook clip about her emotions, her current emotional state. That's the thing. That's where I feel she's, huh? When she'll Facebook Live.
Yeah.
When she's in a very emotional state.
Yeah,
about anything.
Oh yeah, it's usually pissed off.
Yes, and there was one where I actually saw a hand go up like this.
That reminds me. Is she the one that did that Britney video where like she was like laying on the bed and the phone was above her and she was crying?
Oh my god, that'd be funny. No.
Was that it?
No.
I can do one of those.
You should.
I was thinking about getting a selfie stick and doing that every morning.
You should. No. Talk about Britney. Britney bitch.
I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to do the selfie stick laying in bed as I'm going to sleep. Not like when I wake up. This is me.
That's just creepy.
Turning in.
No, that's
signing off, world.
Be like, good morning.
Missy, like, I'm trying. No, see. She says I'm daintier, but I think. No, I don't think so.
Okay, this is not a dainty off.
I haven't even.
Right. I think it's just because I have my nails done and she doesn't.
More dainty.
I haven't even tasted this thing yet.
The heat is radiating off.
and it's already burning a hole
Yeah.
through my fingertips. So
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We should do a segment like Who's More Dainty, but we'll do like MTV style.
Oh.
Where somebody has like a hand camera and they're just like
Oh.
putting their face like this, like crazy.
Small. I need that camera right there on that face. Okay, you.
Well, guys,
But look at that
One Life to
color.
Play
Look at
brought
the
to you by
color on
3
it.
people and 1 less person because
That's not that color. Also, in the camera, almost matches the wall.
That is red. That is some red shit. There's one really dark. Is that the one that was really dark on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
It's
dark
the
one.
darkest one.
It's the,
That's all I said. What do you gotta assume?
See, now I like it again.
okay, let me try another one.
Don't take that one that's almost falling out.
Guys, the whole point of this is just Blaze Doritos are a giant mistake.
No, I like them again.
And I love how it's in like
Now
a
I'm
cool.
tasting
Oh, I
Purple
thought I got a
bag.
small one. It's big.
Now I'm.
Whose marketing decision was it to put it in a cool purple bag, like kind of representing the color of like
My hair?
cool? And
Is that
ice,
purple?
Yes.
You know?
It matches my hair. You know my hair is purple,
All right.
right?
Well, whatever you have left, you can bring when you go visit Melissa Marie.
I'm
She
not-
would like to try them.
Oh, I'll try them. I'll bring them.
hey, dude,
Oh, I'm sorry.
throw that whole chip in there.
Oh,
I was like right next to the mic.
I like it. Now
Well,
I like them again.
We've now determined that everyone at One Life to Play is not the target market for the dainty Dorito chip.
Oh, I
That's
feel
what
like
they
I'm
should
sweating
call it.
already.
They should call them dainty Doritos.
These are they're less hot than when I tried them with you the other day. They're good.
What the
You know, it's also
He's
proven
still
fact that the
dying in
more
there.
you eat hot food in one sitting, you're numb. Your mouth just becomes numb. It's also good to go to the dentist after eating a bag of these because you won't feel anything. I forgot.
Yeah,
to
because they
do
won't
that
do
this
any
morning. I've
work
been in
on you
pain
after
all
they
day.
smell that breath.
I've been in pain all day. They're
Your
like,
dent-
yeah, your teeth look
dentist
pretty
probably
good except for all the
upset.
Doritos dust all over them. They look orange.
I feel like I can burn somebody's eyebrows clean off
I like
With
them
your
with
now.
breath?
Like,
Yeah.
I like them again.
Why's your
Yeah, can
camera
I-
doing that?
Doing what? Oh, lagging like that?
Like,
Are there any drop frames there?
Fast movements.
Oh, well,
Aw.
I don't know why.
Which just us.
Do you know how to do you remember how to unload that camera and then load it back? Okay, maybe just go to the large view while you work on that.
Can I bring them with me, Mom? May I take them?
Take them bitches. Oof.
Okay.
Shit.
Mother, may I take these Doritos?
I thought you were gonna say,
Yes,
"Mother,
yes,
may I
you
take
may.
them
That's
bitches."
Yes, you may.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh shit! It makes my eye hurt again. I'm just getting over that.
You should rub it with the fingers that you use.
No,
to chew it.
no, that's a bad idea.
I did that once with jalapenos. That was a bad idea too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Melissa Marie has squirted hot sauce directly into her eye over and over again.
On purpose?
No.
Okay.
Call them bitch chips. I like it.
Find that cam and switch it to
I feel like she
Elgato and
did it
then
on
back.
purpose.
No.
Okay, we did play
Keep your eye
news.
open.
We did play news. We've been talking about the news of our lives. These are the news of our lives.
I mean, I wish I had a beverage, but I do like the flavor.
Do you want me to get you a beverage?
I don't know.
Did you catch that?
I did.
You were closer.
But the thing is, no one else caught it because of the skipped frames. No one actually heard what she said, but we did.
I
No, we can't
I
repeat
heard
it.
she
We
said
can't repeat it.
something.
We just can't repeat it.
Don't know what it was.
I said I don't think there is anything on my iced tea.
There's some Coke. There's some iced tea. Oh, there's some Mountain Dew ice. It's the perfect marriage.
Oh, let's see if I like it with that.
Mountain
No,
Dew Ice is
never-
good. I had one the other day.
I had one too. I've been leaving one in the car.
Oh my gosh, you just realized what happened, right? We just became MLG certified.
Did
We
not
have
know that.
Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew's a Pepsi product.
Yes.
Fuck.
Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but there's no real like
PepsiCo.
Damn it.
There's no real, like, comparison to Mountain Dew, like-
We are official Coca-Cola branded company.
no, we're officially MLG. We have Mountain Dew and Doritos.
I'm a Pepsi person. So
This is how the MLG
I cannot
works.
open this directly.
You can't be an MLG Pro without these two items.
Sure.
You need them. And we
Halo.
need an air horn. Lou? Air horn?
That wasn't it.
I'm working on it while he's doing that.
I still hate Mountain Dew.
Hey kids, do you like Doritos? Yeah, of course you do. Do you like Mountain Dew? Shut up, of course you do. Burn! Do you like air horns? Burn, burn! Yeah, of course you do. Do you love video games?
FPS.
Idiot! Yeah!
Is it still jumping down there in the corner too?
Jump around.
Yes, it is, and I can't find it here in the
Jump around.
source.
Jump up,
So
and get
here.
down.
Well, this
Take
is
this.
1Life2Play for
Jump.
Doritos Blades. It's like
We're
licking a
going that way.
volcano.
Go that way.
Camera
At that
twist.
camera. Wow, over there. This one's
It's
not
fine.
up.
It's
The one on the right is the one that's up.
Blade.
No, the one that's on the right is the one that's up.
No.
It's that one.
Drop chip.
They're not bad.
How are you talking so well and I'm cutting out?
I don't think our mics are the problem.
Are you sure?
But
You know your headset's been on backwards this whole time.
my word comes
It's really
from
annoying me.
my word come from
This is
my
hard.
but from when Kim cut out can't speak but pop it to
It's thank God I can still understand what you're saying though.
think good me good.
Who's a puppy? Mint chocolate milk stout?
I am drinking a somewhat local brewery, Thirsty Dog.
Are they some local?
Shout out Thirsty Dog in the house.
Where are they from?
They're from Akron.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to Dirty Dog, not Dirty Dog.
Dirty Dog.
What's
Going
the
to the
one-
Dirty Dog.
What's the Dogfish?
Dogfish Head?
Dog Head.
It's
Fish
Dogfish Head. Dogfish Head.
Is it Dogfish Head?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like down the street from my sister's house. It's not down
Um,
the street. It's like it's in the same state, which in Delaware is pretty much down the street. So is it Dogfish Head?
Yes, positive.
Okay.
They have like Bell's two.
I don't know. I know
Two-Hearted
that it's,
Pale Ale
I
or
know
something.
I've driven past the brewery. I'm like, oh, that's there, and she's like, yeah. And that's been our conversation.
I'm trying to think of the breweries that I've been to. It's not too many because I really don't
Great
care.
Lakes.
A lot of that stuff just tastes the same.
Great Lakes.
But probably my favorite might be Thirsty Dog. So
What is Mountain Dew?
what is the Mountain Dew? Well, I can sing the Mountain Dew. It is a song. Did you know that?
What?
Oh, take me where the grass is green and the winter flows in a free and easy way.
You guys gotta get this camera fixed. I
how's
really
the
don't
rest
like
of it
Mountain
go?
Dew.
I'm gonna look up the words to the Mountain Dew
Dogfish Head.
while we're
She said
waiting.
it. Okay, now it
Yeah,
makes sense.
and I'm gonna look up the words. I'm gonna sing you some Mountain Dew.
Is it? No, no.
I'm not even kidding.
Don't do that.
It's an old Irish song.
Is it one word? Does Dogfish Head one word?
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. Okay, here we go.
Oh no, this is by Grandpa Jones.
By Grandpa Jones.
Oh fucking A.
There's a big hollow tree down the road from me where you lay down $1 or $2. Where you go around the bend and you come back again. There's a jog of a good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And they said that it refuses a few. I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Now my uncle Naughty, sawed off and short, he measures about 4 feet 2. He thinks he's a giant. He thinks he's a giant and to give him a pint or good old Mountain Dew. Well, my old Aunt Jill bought some brand new perfume. It had such a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was nothing but a good old Mountain Dew. And there's a lot more to
please
this
stop.
song.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
Now we're both
I'm
clicking
done.
on things.
I'm done.
Don't look at the.
But did you
video.
know that Mountain Dew was an actual song?
No. Now I wish I didn't know. And I hate Mountain Dew, and now I hate the Mountain Dew song.
Oh, it's fun.
I hate Mountain Dew. That says maintain Dew.
Maintain Dew. Where's the part that I like?
No. This song is too long. It's a drinking song, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. The Clancy Brothers. That's who does it.
No, don't.
I just want to look at the lyrics.
No, you don't. You're gonna.
Hi,
sing.
the diddly I dee dum
I knew
diddly I
that.
dee diddly da doodly doon dee. It's impossible to do. You literally
Wait,
can't do it.
Click on reach through. I want to see if anyone's telling you to stop. No.
Mountain Dew is what the West Virginians brush their tooth with. I get it. She didn't misspell that. She meant teeth.
Yeah.
Nice
No,
vibrato.
We have
Vibrato.
16 Mile Brewery. I've been to Highland Brewery.
That's true. I poured my own Guinness in Ireland. It was great.
I poured my own Guinness when I was a bar manager.
Lame.
Nice vibrato. You're getting compliments.
I am.
People wanting you to stop.
Hey, that was my first. See, here it is.
Let the grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. But give me enough of that fine old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. And policemen all from Donegal and Sligo, Leitrim too. We'll give them the slip and we'll take a sip of the real old Mountain Dew.
What is Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew?
Probably just like
Water from the mountain?
like what do they call that?
Dew?
No, there's a word for hooch. It's probably just hooch.
Look it up.
What is Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew is the official drink of the MLG. What is
Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew? There we go.
For putting I was like, do you mean you're an idiot?
Let's just do that. Okay. The rare old Mountain Dew is an Irish it's a folk song.
From 1882. Oh, it rhymed.
Yes. Is an Appalachian folk song. I wonder if you can
Irish?
Appalachian.
It's both. It's mountain
folk. Let's type in folk.
Folk. You typed in folk.
Okay. Bucket old Mountain Dew lyrics.
No.
Okay. No.
Oh,
the Doublers and Pogues sang it. That's great.
Original meaning Mountain Dew.
There you go. You can Google better than me.
I'm better at Googling.
You are.
Mountain Dew once had ties to moonshine. Look at you!
I told you it was
I
hooch.
slapped you.
What else would it be?
Mountain Dew. Well, okay.
Of course it's going to be hooch.
People. The original soda Mountain Dew is supposed to be a whiskey accompaniment.
You can't say soda pop. You have to choose one or the other, Melissa Marie. You can't just be like, soda pop.
It's got to be pop or soda. It defines where you come from.
Delaware.
I suppose you can say soda pop. I say pop.
I've been saying pop.
But then I try to say soda to confuse people. They're like, you're not from around these parts, aren't you? And I'm like,
Mino says
how'd you know? Who's got the hooch?
Mino says
Turner and Hooch does.
It was an original lemon lime, so no, there's gotta be. No, I know it's now. Today's Mountain Dew, blah 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 blah. Actually, slang for mountain brewed moonshine.
There you go, Mountain Brew
moonshine.
So my people, my original people.
Your people.
And
You live in the hills of the West Virginia?
Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
I don't live there. I live in Parma. You knew this.
So you know how like Virginia is the place for lovers? What is West Virginia?
Place for gambling, moonshine, and mistakes.
Mistake. You know, that's the worst state to drive through. It takes literally 3.5 hours.
Pennsylvania is the worst.
Well, it's the most expensive state to drive through outside of Illinois.
80 is only a toll road in Ohio.
Yeah, I know, but it's not as expensive as like whatever the
Pennsylvania
toll road
Turnpike is too expensive.
Is the worst.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you were on this for half an hour. Good news. There's a bank at the end of the toll road that you could take a loan out for if you need it.
I think on the way home it's more expensive than on my way to Miss, because I think I have to pay the bridge in Maryland, and I have to pay in Pennsylvania for something that I don't pay on the way there.
That's insane. Like I look at it like this: like if it costs like let's say
a place for cousins, West Virginia.
I like to think like if I go to
Just take
Chicago
and it costs me $60 to both ways total. Like 30 and 30, right?
Okay.
Roughly. To be on the to get to the most effective way there.
Right.
Why not just fly at that point? Because with gas included, you're like over $100-something. Like
Nerd
there's
girl,
no
check your
point to ever
phone.
drive there. I don't believe.
Picture.
But anyway,
West Virginia is one of the worst states
Yeah.
you'll ever drive through.
like all right, no. We cannot show what happens to teeth when you drink Mountain Dew.
It's because she has 4G in her house.
Ugh.
2-minute break.
Well, folks, we've had a lot of fun. We've had some laughs. We've cried a few tears.
Stop.
But it's about that time where we're gonna have to shut it down.
For about 2 minutes. But we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
So stick around.
L.E.M broke it.
Brought to you by Gamefly.com.
And Mountain Dew and Doritos, apparently.
And MLG.
And MLG.